Hi everyone, welcome to Tech Talk with Shivam, a place where we bring in real stories and real strategies from people who are making into top tech companies. Today we have a very special guest who graduated from Manipal University, Jaipur, and she is joining as a full-time SD at PayPal. She got a PPO after doing internship at PayPal only. So we'll discuss how exactly she has done all these great things. Yeah, so welcome to the podcast, Bhumi. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing great. I hope you are doing great too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you for having me. And as you know, my name is Bhoomi Gupta, and I am a fourth year student currently doing my eighth semester from Manipal University, Jaipur. I have been interning at PayPal from the last 2 years for the summer durations. I was an intern in PayPal during my second year as well as in third year, and now I'm converted to SD and will be joining full time in Bangalore. Apart from that, I am a JPMorgan Code for Good winner in my second year, and in my third year I went again. And even though I didn't win, I got a full-time offer from them. So yeah, that's me. I would love to help you out with any questions, and we will try to cover all the general questions you guys might have. So yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Bhumi, for introducing yourself. And I believe great discussion will happen because you have done a lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, starting from PayPal first, you are saying you did summer internship for consecutive 2 years, right? So
yeah,
how that
yes.
started, as in first internship and then second, how it went in?
Okay, so I actually started my DSA preparation a very early in a very early stage. So when I was in my first year, I was like that I had to do something and I had to start early. So when I was in my second semester, I started grinding DSA, as you guys know, and I started building good projects. And during my first year summer vacation, I spent my entire vacation preparing for interviews and like studying and doing all the lead code questions you do and then after I went into my second year, I went back to college. I started applying rigorously. I applied every day, whatever opportunities there. I don't care whether it was a startup or a big company or any company. I just started applying. And then there was once an opening for PayPal, I think during December in my second year, third semester. So I just applied. I thought that I wasn't prepared for PayPal because I have heard from people that the interviews are difficult or the OA is not for anyone to clear out. But I just thought that what's the harm in just applying? So I just applied and then I just wished my luck or anything that I might get a link for an OA at least. So I just started preparing like the you have blind 75 list where you can like cover all the important 75 questions in a small duration, because I thought if the interview or the OA is coming very near to me, I should start preparing for it. So I just did that, and then luckily I got a OA link, and I just I cleared that, and then I got interviews, and then the interview started. There were two rounds, and then in January, I got selected for internship in my second year. Then during the internship, they couldn't offer me the full-time offer because I was just in second year, but they said that they can invite me again in my third year to do internship only. And then
Okay.
I went for third year internship and then they converted me.
Oh, great. Okay. So in second year intern only, they asked you to come back to the third year. That
Third year,
is
like I
good
got
thing.
an PPI, like pre-placement
Okay.
internship or
Okay. I
something like
haven't
that. Yeah.
heard this much happening. That's why it's new to me as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
great to hear. So Bhumi, you were saying that you rigorously applied in your second year, right from the first semester of second year only, right?
Yes,
And in
yes,
your
yes.
2-1 only, you got this opportunity as well, the internship
Y-
opportunity. In this
Yes,
basic
yeah.
of first.
Yeah, because as I was applying, even though I got rejected from multiple companies, I still applied to a lot of companies. And then
Getting
I prepared alongside because I usually keep my hopes very high that I'll just get the
it.
OL link. So I used to start preparing whenever I applied. So
Okay.
through that, and in second year, the level of questions is not that high as you might hear. So it was not very difficult for me to solve because I was preparing from a long time. So
Okay,
yes.
getting you. So two important things here, Bhumi. First of all is can you help us out with how exactly you applied, as in what were the so for you were saying you applied, okay, but how can students find where is the listing happening of these hackathons or
Yeah.
interns?
Okay, so I joined a lot of groups. For example, I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's a Codes girls group
Okay,
where you have to apply for that, and they make a group of girls from second year or third year where they share all the job openings there are, and they discuss how do you get through the interview and all. So I
okay,
applied in that in my first year, and I got joined to the community. And apart from that, I was very active on LinkedIn because if you follow the right person, you will get the job openings wherever people usually post.
correct,
So yeah, I used to be very active, and there are multiple groups in Telegram. There is some ocean jobs, or there are some job internships and opportunities. They post for
getting you.
everyone from every year. So you just have to be active. I know it's very time
Yeah,
consuming, and you have to be on your phone all the time, but just keep the notifications on. And whenever you get the job opening, you have to apply at that instant. You should not wait like I will update my resume first, and then I'll do that. Don't wait for that. Keep your resume ready for each job description, and whenever the job opening comes, just apply because they close very, very soon.
very, very
I
soon.
just missed I just missed a spot from like applying into PayPal because when I was applying for PayPal, I had shared that job opening with my friends, and they were busy updating the resume, and they couldn't
Uh,
apply because they closed very, very soon. And I
yeah.
had my resume ready, so I just applied. So it's luck whether you can apply or not, but yeah, keep your resume ready.
Yeah, makes sense, Bhumi, actually. And this, you were saying this takes a lot of time, but I believe this pays you off as well very well, correct? So that's what it
Yeah,
happened for you as
yes,
well.
yes,
And second thing
yes,
is you
yes, yes.
mentioned very, very important. I have seen multiple students, what mistake they commit is they wait for someone to give them the referral. And because of that, see, it's not possible that people might be busy. You ask five people, they might be busy, or there must be some other reason they're not able to provide you referral. But you should apply on your own directly, and maybe you can use a second
Yeah.
email ID to get a referral from them. That is a second part, but very important to apply as soon as possible. Uh,
Yeah, exactly. Because many companies do what they do is they shortlist on basis of first come, first serve.
okay,
So whoever applied first, they usually shortlist from that only. Even though you are able to apply even in the later days, they might not
you
shortlist
might
you
not
because they have a
shortlist.
rule of they will only shortlist from the first 100 students who applied.
Getting
So
you.
yeah, yes,
Got
so
it.
I feel like referral is important. So I know when I was in my second year, there is a step internship program from Google. Okay, so I thought of applying into that through a referral, and you know what? You know that Google might open their forms on December or January for step internship. Okay, so what I did was in November and December, I sent a connection request to over 500,000 people who are working in Google. So I used to keep a track because I know that the job opening might come and I might not have time to do that. So I used to, and whoever like accepted my connection request, I would send them a message like, I'm really interested in your company and I want to apply. Can you refer me in the future? Because I don't know when the job opening is
Yeah,
coming, but I used to keep the people, you know, uh,
correct. At
know
least,
that I want to apply. So when the step internship form came, I had two, three people who were ready to give me referrals. I messaged them and they sent me on the same day. So I was able to apply through referral.
oh,
So
great suggestion, Bhumi. Great thing you did. I
yeah,
believe this
yes,
is something which people can learn. If you are
yeah,
already aware of when that some futuristic things are about to come, make the connections
yes,
beforehand. I
yeah,
also state
yes,
this many a times that LinkedIn connections are very important. You should not wait for the
yes.
opportunities to come in and then send in. Just keep the connections ready. Okay, great thing.
Yeah, and even if like if you don't know if the job opening has come, just keep important company peoples in your connection request. It's never a
Hmm.
harm. You will only get to learn. So
Yeah, makes sense, Bhumi. Okay, so coming to the second thing, which is a question of many students actually, that uh, not coming from a tier one college, but getting into such huge tech giants. Okay, so you felt somewhere that you had some less advantage over the tier one students, or how will you basically suggest the students from tier two, tier three colleges to cope up with the problems if there are any?
Okay, so I feel like everyone feels a disadvantage that they are not from the very best colleges, and even I face sometimes that the companies might not shortlist you based on your resume when they see your college name, and they usually do only go for like IITs and ITs, triple ITs. So yeah, there's a disadvantage. Even I have not got shortlisted for a lot of companies. I didn't got shortlisted for Uber because I don't know if they are hiring from each tier, but sometimes it doesn't work out.
Makes sense.
So yeah, and when you when you like differentiate the amount of companies or the companies that are getting into like they're hiring in the better colleges and the companies that are coming in your college, you feel like that we are not getting the equal opportunity and everything. But what I want to suggest is if you work hard, I don't think your college matters because there are many people from my college who got into great companies as well. There have been students from Microsoft who are SD. There are people who have gone into Amazon, Oracle, and the big companies, Cisco even. So I applied off campus, and so can you. If I can
Correct.
do it, you can do that too. You just have to apply rigorously and as much companies as you can. And even if you don't like the company, just give the interview. It's always an experience. You will learn a lot of things, and don't take it as a disadvantage. I never took my college as a disadvantage because even though my college might not be the best, it gave me some learnings or experiences along the way, and I'm thankful for that. And if I think anyone can do that as much because it depends on how much hard work you do, how
Correct. Correct.
good projects you build, because the projects are thoughts of you guys, and the projects can be as good as you want. And many companies instead of looking at the past internships, they look at the quality of projects you do. So yeah, even if it's a disadvantage, you just have to work harder than anyone else, and it will teach you many things. And I know it's a
Got
lot
it.
based on luck as well, but all the best.
Yeah, I believe great thought that off-campus opportunities are open for everyone, and yes,
Yeah,
definitely, if you have done it, all the people can do it. Just that they have to rigorously apply and do those preparations. So
yeah,
great
yes,
thing.
yes,
So Bhumi, coming to this, that basically the first gateway to get any internship is your resume, correct? So in your second
yes.
year when you applied, were there any projects mentioned in your resume? If yes, as in what kind of projects were those? If you can briefly tell.
Okay. So, when I was in my first year, I used to practice DSA a lot, and I didn't give much time to my projects, which is something you should not do. You
Okay.
should keep decent projects in your resume. So my projects, I feel like I were not at par because they were very simple projects. I had one password manager built by Python and one AI detector tool that was a group project in hackathon. So these
Okay.
two projects I put in my resume, and as you can like imagine, these products were not good for good companies. So, but see, this is also a learning because when I used to get rejected a lot of times from lot of companies, I used to see like my DSA is good. I have solved so many questions. Why I'm not getting accepted? So your projects are not very good. So I used before I got into PayPal, I didn't have many good projects, but once I get into PayPal, I had a internship record to show, and then during my third year, I used to build projects. So yeah, my now I feel like you guys should build good projects. Make sure your resume does not only have DSA in it, but also good projects, and make sure that you know your core fundamental. It's very important because many companies are asking. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. CS core fundamentals. Like basically in CS
Yes.
core fundamentals, we can say OOPS,
Yeah.
OS.
Oops. RDBMS.
Okay. Getting you. And
Yes.
computer networks as well. I
And
don't think
computer
computer
net.
network doesn't make sense. For second year students, is it asked?
No, for second year students, I don't think so. No one is
Ah,
asking
correct.
computer
Correct.
networks. For third year students, because it's not
Third year
even the
students, yes.
syllabus itself.
Correct. Correct.
But
Correct.
whatever, but you know what happened during my PayPal interview only. My second interview was managerial round. So
Okay.
yeah, the interviewer asked me, what subjects have you studied till now? So I used to mention I have done OOPS, OS, or etc. etc. And this semester I have RDBMS. So he said, you know RDBMS? I said, I don't know much because I haven't been taught. He said, try writing a query, and then I he gave me a query, even though I haven't learned it. So they want to see, even if you haven't learned something, can you make your way towards it?
Correct,
And
correct.
then he gave me a lot of OS questions, OOPS questions to see if like where I stand at. And
Okay.
I feel like many companies are asking core fundamentals. So if you are in your third, fourth year, make sure you revise it regularly. And if you're
Okay.
in second year, just study what you have been provided in your syllabus till now.
Getting you. Getting you, Bhumi. So one thing I got is basically good projects students should have. Even the second year
Yes.
students, they should have at least one good project and a one medium one will
Yes.
work in. And the third year
Yes.
students should have more good quality of project.
Yeah.
Second thing is CS fundamentals. They are very important. Third thing, Bhumi, about DSA, there are ample of material available to study that. So have you confined your basically resources? If yes, what were those?
Okay, so I know this is a very common answer that I did from Striver's DSA sheet. So I feel like I don't know about the sheet which he has updated right now. But when I was in my second year, he used to have an A to Z sheet which was
Correct.
not paid and it was available
Correct.
to all. And it had like 455 questions. Now you don't have to solve all 455 questions. I mean, you can do it, but it's not recommended like you solve all those in 1 year and anything. What you have to do is he had questions from each topic, easy, medium, and hard. Try solving easy questions from all the topics first, not start from easy, medium, hard, and go to the
Getting you.
another topic. Cover all the topics. Covering all the topics is more important than so just getting stuck in one topic, like you are solving linked list from last 6 months. That doesn't make sense. You have to
Mm.
move ahead because your interviews are coming and you have to be there. So solve easy first, then do medium. And there's like daily question from lead code. There are contests from lead code, code chef, and code forces. You might know, everyone should know that. And even if you're not a competitive programmer and you don't want to pursue in that field, just try giving the contest, because uh, I know the competitive programming needs a different level of thinking and skills that the companies might not looking for. But what it does, it gives you a problem solving skill, because the when the interview will ask you questions, you might not know the question beforehand. Even if you try solving every question on lead code, the interviewer might give you something new. So you should have that problem solving skill, and just don't focus on solving the number of questions. Don't go for I have solved 2000 questions on lead code. No one cares about that. You should have, even if you have 200 questions, make sure that you know each one of them by heart and you have solved yourself. And you, even if you forget after 2 years, you should know, oh, I solved that question. So make sure you have quality of questions over quantity of questions. And I feel like each sheet that is available on internet is equally good, and Shriver sheet usually covers more topics, so it's recommended.
Yeah, great insights, Bhumi. One thing very important which I can say, which you mentioned is don't get stuck on a single topic, solving all easy, medium, hard problems of that. Move ahead and solve easy of all. That makes more
Yeah.
sense. And I believe a second year student can skip the hard questions as well.
Yeah, exactly.
To go for
Exactly.
easy and medium ones, yeah, because you won't be asked that much hard problems, even the third year students.
Yes,
So focus on the easy and medium part ones, but go through all the topics. That is even more important. So yeah,
exactly. Yeah. For second year student, you just have to do till graphs. I don't think so. No one is asking dynamic programming for second year students also. So just also like visit previous year questions. Very important, because you might figure out a pattern that the company is
exactly.
asking.
This
So
this do
yes.
happen. This do happen. The patterns are being followed. In fact, what
Yes.
what people can also do is, okay, this is for on-campus one, but for on-campus ones, na companies have a list of questions set on which they are asking. So many times this
Yes.
happened when I was in BITS. So basically, we used to have a sheet from IITs. Okay, so companies which asked those,
Okay.
then they used to ask the same questions here. Sometimes this happened. So
Yeah. Yes, it happens.
Last ones. Okay, got it, Bhumi. So we covered the strategy, as in how you got into. Now coming to the most important question is, okay, you got the internship. Now, what you feel you did extra there that you got the PPO as well and PPI as
Okay. So I said that so many students who are joining PayPal this year as an intern reached out to me saying what you did differently and how did you got PPO. So I used to tell them, and they used to ask me what should I learn beforehand so
well.
that I perform better. Now
Correct.
my answer to everything is you don't have to learn anything. See, the people in PayPal or in any company want you to learn there
Correct.
and then implement it. They want to see your learning journey. They don't want you already know React and then you start building a front-end project as soon as you come in office. They give you 2, 3 weeks learning period where you learn about React, JavaScript, you learn about TypeScript and every other front-end fundamental. So don't focus on learning beforehand because you don't know what project you will get and what, you know,
Makes
it
sense.
can be anything. Second thing is even if you get stuck and you're not able to perform or not able to build whatever is given to you, communicate. You will be assigned a mentor, a manager, and many other people in your company, and everyone is friendly towards interns and they want them to learn and join their company and be as supported and loved as they can be. So everyone is friendly. You can ask anyone to be there, and communication is the key factor. I will say that again because even if you don't deliver your project on time, if you have communicated with your manager, with your team that okay, you did this in your week one, you did this in your week two, and you got stuck here, you want this help or anything, they know that you are putting in your effort. I know delivering a project is a must, and you should do that, and you should work hard towards that. But communicate, set up a meeting with the manager each day.
Okay.
Even if he is not like free or he is stuck with meetings, he will know that the intern has made an effort to be reaching
Yeah.
out or
Discuss the
anything.
things. Correct.
Yeah. Yes, so just focus on how well you can communicate, and you will be given all the resources there are to learn in your internship period. So, what I did, yeah, I delivered the project on time, but I made sure that my manager and my mentor and even my whole team knew where I was in that week,
Getting you.
which problem I was solving in that week. And I made a Word document in which I made a table for each week, and for each day, at the end of the day, I used to write what I did that day.
Okay.
Yes, and this document was shared with my manager, and he used to track what, like, okay, yesterday she was stuck with it. I should reach out or anything. So yeah, this is a like a tip,
Getting you.
like maintain what you have done because in the end of your internship, you will be asked to give a presentation on what you have done, and if you have a record of the things you have done, it
Makes
will be
sense.
easier to present. Yeah.
Got it. Correct, Bhumi. Actually, we are also being told this thing only that we are very friendly with the interns. Everyone is ready to help them. But great thing you mentioned. See, everyone knows that you are given a project, you have to complete that. That everyone knows. But what stood above that and what differentiated you from others is, I believe, communication is what you're saying, and that is a great
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
People underestimate that, but even if you are stuck somewhere, you should make sure that people are aware of the fact that you have tried these things and then you are stuck there. There's no harm to be stuck somewhere, but they should know that this is the effort
Yeah.
and then you are stuck here. Everyone will be there to help
Yes.
you out of that and continue
Exactly.
with the manager.
Yeah.
Correct.
And like, don't be embarrassed. See, I will share
Not at
my
all.
experience when I was in my second year internship. So I never had worked with front end, and they gave me a front end project. And the first day they said, okay, you're working on this like a feature development in the web page. So do React. And I was like, I don't know anything about React. I have no idea what is JavaScript and how you start. And they were like, okay, take your time. See, they expect nothing out of you in the
Exactly.
start because they know you are an intern. You're fresh
Yeah.
from the college. You only grinded DSA and did some projects. They know that. They want
Correct.
you to learn there itself in the 3 months or 2 months course.
Makes
So
sense.
don't be embarrassed. I also asked, oh, I don't know React. I don't know what is JavaScript. How do you even start NPM? I was very confused, but they will help you. They are there to help you.
Yeah, important thing actually. Don't be embarrassed at all. Basically, the more and more questions you will ask, the more and more visibility you will
Yes,
have in the team.
yes,
And trust me,
yes.
I have 5+ years of experience, but I also ask too many silly questions, as in which even an intern will know. But that there's no harm in asking, as in no one will judge you on that basis. And this is a corporate
Yeah,
role, as in
yes, yes.
so yeah, great thing, Bhumi, and I believe this is what people should follow to get an FT offers once they are an
Yeah,
intern in the
yes,
company. Okay.
yes, yes.
One more thing, you mentioned that some code for good you did for JP Morgan, right?
JP
So
Morgan, yeah.
when was it? In your second year only?
Second and third year, both the years.
Okay.
So yeah, JP Morgan hires through this hackathon called for Good, and they usually send out their forms in March, April. So right now they might be sending it to second or third year students. They
Okay.
have an online assessment first with the two questions, and then they have an AI interview for behavioral, where an AI generated model asks you questions about, HR type questions like what
Okay.
will you do in this situation and etc. So yeah, you have to give that virtual interview, and they will, on the basis of how you speak and how you communicate, they send out the invite to their hackathon, which is
Okay.
2-day hackathon in Mumbai, Bangalore, or Hyderabad. Yes, so their teams from second year and third year join them and build a project that is assigned to them on the basis of the problem statement, and three teams wins, and yeah.
Got it.
So yes,
So again, this internship opportunity comes, students can find out of those resources which you are mentioning, right? Basically, to be vigilant on that
yes,
important thing. Okay.
yes, yes,
Yeah, getting you, Bhumi. Yeah, fine. So
yeah,
one last thing which I want to ask you is basically, let's say if someone is starting from scratch, then what will you say them that these are the skills at least you should have this is the strategy you can follow. And second thing is, Bhumi, so in 2-1 you are saying these opportunities comes in 2-2 as well, they must be coming in, right? So in 2-2 as in second semester of second year as well, the opportunity,
yeah.
right?
Okay. Yes,
Yeah, so
yes.
then though, because it is possible, right, that many students are like that, hey, I haven't done anything yet, and in 2-2 I'll be able to do. So can you give a gist of what strategy can be followed by them?
Yeah. So first of all, you are not late. I mean, don't compare your journey to anyone else who even started early or who hasn't started yet. It's your journey, and if you have decided to start it now, it's okay. You are not late. And second of all, see, don't try to cover everything. You will not be able to. You will not be able to cover every topic of DSA, every question, and make every good project, because there's no time for that. But what you can do is start from the basics. Learn how to solve array question, try solving a bunch of them, and you will figure out a pattern that the array
Correct.
questions have. So try covering the basics of each type of data structure and algorithm. See what the if you have suppose applied for Uber. So try looking at what type of questions Uber really ask, and like try solving them.
Makes
And
sense.
apart from that, revise your core fundamental. I'm like focusing more on that because I have seen many students be excellent in DSA and have excellent projects, but are not able to answer the core fundamental questions. So make sure you revise that alongside, and don't panic. See, I know it's a lot. You have to do a lot and you have to get an internship, but start slow, but but do consistently. Try solving 5 to 10 questions each day. You will, it is better than nothing, I
Yeah.
suppose, because before you were doing nothing with the DSA, but now you're solving 10 questions. So it's a great start. Apart from that, build a project. See it the project, because you don't have time, do something that can be done easily, but is a good project. The good project doesn't need to have like 3 months of work or need excellent. It can be just as simple, and it can be just as thoughtful. So I know it's a lot, but start slow and start doing it regularly. You will be able to do it. Don't worry. And try giving as many mock interviews as you can, because even if you are very good in everything, if you don't know how to speak in front of the
Yeah.
interviewer, You will not be able to crack it because the interview expects you that you follow a path from the start to the end of the solution where you do everything and talk to them to like discuss how you thought that solution. And you're just typing this code, it won't work because they want to hear your thoughts. So
Makes sense.
yeah, give as many mock interviews as you can.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. Thanks a lot for suggesting this, Bhumi. I believe whomsoever is starting their journey, they can follow this and they can definitely crack the things. Yeah. Thanks again for joining and congratulations to you for your full-time office. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me and all the best to everyone. Don't stress out. I know it's a very difficult time and you might be stressing out, but keep your calm, practice regularly, and apply every day.
Yeah.
Apply.
Very important. Apply every day because applying is the thing
Yes.
which will get you.
Yes. People just focus on studying and forget
Yeah.
applying.
And updating resume here and there. Okay. Confine
Yes.
that and start.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.